Three men have now been charged in connection with the shooting death of a man in the community of Forest Lawn over the weekend. The men were arrested late Friday evening, November 11, 2016, in the northeast community of Taradale after a lengthy standoff with police. Earlier in the day, at approximately 4:50 a.m., officers were called to the 2400 block of 47th Street Southeast after a neighbor reported hearing what they believed to be gunshots coming from a home. Officers entered the home in question and located a man in his 20s who was deceased. Several men were seen running from the home and leaving in a four-door sedan. The victim has been identified as Abiem Kuol ABIEM, 23 of Calgary. Abiem died as a result of the shooting, and his death was not random. Charged with first-degree murder in connection with Abiem's death are Matiop Nyok OKICH, 21, Benjamin El-Ajak NYIKER, 23, and Akieg BOL, 20, all of Calgary. And they also face one count each of kidnapping. And I'll answer what questions I can.
What does the kidnapping charge stem from? Was the victim kidnapped and brought to that location, Forest Lawn, or where does that charge come from?
It doesn't come from that, although that's part of the primary offense of first-degree murder. So that portion of it, as it relates to Abiem, is covered in the first-degree murder charge. The other kidnapping charge relates to a secondary victim.
Was that secondary victim in that Forest Lawn home, or is that related to the operation in Taradale?
Neither. I believe the secondary victim was involved prior to and after the homicide itself.
Can you give us any more details about that situation?
Not really.
Can you give us a sense of what relationship there may be between these three?
Well, I think they're all known to each other. They're all similar age. They're all associates one way or the other of a larger group.
Is this drug related?
I don't believe so.
When you say a larger group, can you expand on that? Do you mean is it gang related?
I don't know that it's gang related, but there's a large group of people that are all known to each other, which would make them all associates. It's just simple. It's a large group of people that are known to each other through various ways.
Can you talk about a possible motive?
Not in particular. We're still following that up investigationally. There's been different versions offered to police, so we're just still confirming that.
Were there any witnesses inside the Forest Lawn home?
There was a number of witnesses in this investigation, which we've been able to get cooperation from, which has helped move the investigation forward.
Was there any relation to Saturday night's shooting in Ridgeline to this incident?
I don't believe so.
How were you able to make the leap from Forest Lawn to Taradale?
It's investigational strategies that I can't really provide detail on. There's a number of police resources utilized that were able to further the investigation and take us to that second location.
Did any of the three that were charged, were they residents of the Taradale home? Or?
I don't believe so. I don't believe that's the case.
Is the Taradale home to other associates?
I believe that would be the case, yes. I don't know specifically off the top of my head who exactly, but I believe it's all part of the larger group.
Is it a home or a condo? Or?
I don't know that.
Was the victim the intended target in the Forest Lawn shooting?
Well, we're going to continue to investigate that and try to confirm that. It would appear that would be the case at this time, but there's still lots of work to do on that.
Was he known to police?
Yeah, they're all known to police.
Do you foresee any more charges coming in relation to the shooting or the kidnapping?
Potentially, depending on how the investigation unfolds, there could be more charges, but the substantive offenses, those charges have been laid, obviously, and we're in a good place there. But there's always possibility that other charges may be laid depending on what comes in the follow-up days here.
Did the kidnapping
I think it's all related to the same event.
So just to clarify, so you're saying that there's a separate kidnapping involving a different victim, right? And that, but also that this victim was, there was also kidnapping involved in this situation as well?
Yeah, so it's one event over a period of time with a number of people involved. Not all the people involved were willing participants, which would lead to the secondary charge or the secondary victim.
How long was that standoff in Taradale in total?
I don't know specifically how long that was, but there was specific strategies utilized there that extended it, but it was extended with safety in mind.
Were there weapons found in that Taradale home?
I don't believe weapons, not in particular, no.
Could this be, are you looking into the possibility there's some kind of ongoing dispute involving this larger group, as you say, of people?
Well, I think there is a dispute of some kind that would appear obvious as part of a greater dispute. We'll explore that.
Was there anybody else in that Forest Lawn home that were possibly involved in this?
I don't believe so. Involved is, how do you mean?
Was anybody injured? Were there any other people in that home who may have been targets?
There was other people in the home at the time. Nobody else was injured. And we'll continue to investigate what the motive was, which may give us information on other potential targets, but at this point we don't know for sure.
Did the victim live in that Forest Lawn home?
No.
Are you worried about retaliation or anything between this group of people?
It's always something that we're alive to and have plans to deal with that, but we have plans to deal with that on a regular basis as part of our regular suppression investigation and enforcement that goes on.
When are the accused in court for the first appearance?
I'd imagine they'd be making an appearance of some kind potentially today. I don't know the specifics of that, but I would guess it was put over till today.
And just to be again, sorry on the kidnapping.
Sure.
Earlier, the victim of this, the kidnapping doesn't relate to him at all.
Well, there would be. So the kidnapping of the victim all forms part of the first-degree murder charge as part of intent and a plan, and the other kidnapping charge relates to a second victim that was involved in the incident but was not a willing participant.
And, sorry, so the victim, can you tell us where he was taken from and for ending up at that home?
No, I can't get into those details.
It's a male victim though, the one that was kidnapped?
The homicide victim was a male, and the other victim was a female.
Female. Kidnapping victim?
Yes.
Do you know what age range?
Similar age to the rest, I believe. She may be underage. I just have to confirm that. She may be under 18. I don't know that off the top of my head.
Was she injured at all?
No.
Do you know how long she was held for?
No.
Was there a firearm retrieved?
There was.
And that was at the Taradale location?
No, it was recovered in the Forest Lawn area, I believe.
Handgun or long gun?
The specifics of that we wouldn't release right at this point.
But just in the area outdoors or something?
Yep.